and which sort of makes sense to me. Yeah, I made two videos and I showed two different traps. One was the Bridger 1 3/4, and I did the number 2 Dogless Bridger as well. I'll do the 1 3/4, like a review update, part 2, I guess, first. On both the Bridgers, actually, I'll combine this part into both of them. I think the springs are a little weak, so I 4-coiled all of my Bridger 1 3/4 because I also laminated them, and that seemed to take a little bit of snap on them. So once they're 4-coiled, I've read some other reviews and heard people talk about taking them apart and putting on number 2 music wire springs on these or whatever. But they have the longer spring pins that you can just throw a 4-coil on real quickly. So for me, that's what I used. In the 1 3/4, I've caught fox, coyotes, raccoons, possums, skunks, a little bit of everything in these, and held coyote just fine. Coyote didn't beat it up. The one thing that like I said, the springs are a little weak, and I think I'm going to extend this pan on the 1 3/4 here. I've seen some other ones where they have extensions done, like clear out in this area as well, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of leverage in this area, so I'm just going to maybe extend a little extra coming this way, sort of like how that's a really long pan there. I like that. I like this pan on the number 2 really well, so I might just add another 1/2 inch or 3/4, just weld a little piece of steel on there somehow. It won't be a big deal. And like I said, the lamination on here I like because it just added some more jaw spread on it. So I like the trap. If I only trapped fox and there were no coyotes around here, I would get more of these. They were only 89 bucks a dozen, I think, on sale. So that's a great trap still, though. I caught one coyote in these and didn't do any damage at all to the thing, really. So on to the number 2. What I think about it, like I said, just with similar to the 1 3/4, I think the springs are a little weak. This one here actually caught a coyote in it. About the only thing that was really beat up on it, these pins were a little bent. You can see that pin right there. It's bent a little bit, and that can be easily straightened out. But there's where you throw the 4-coiled on them. This one is 4-coiled. You can throw them on in a matter of, I don't know, less than a minute. And I think they're like 80 cents to 4-coil them. So, but in the review I said I like the pan. The pan's really, really nice. I think I'm going to run them a little lighter tension next year, though. So that's the one that's not 4-coiled. This one's 4-coiled, and it has quite a bit more snap to it than that one. I was going to laminate these for strength-wise, but I don't think it needs it. And I don't need much more jaw spread, I don't think so. That really adds some snap to that. It helps out a lot in freeze and thaw conditions. So I caught a coyote on the very last day of trapping season with this, and I know it busted up through some stuff, I believe. So I like both traps. All in all, they put these on sale again for like $120 some a dozen. I'm buying another dozen of these. I mean, if I had lots of money, I'd be running nothing but MBs, but I don't have tons of money. So these catch fur really nice. I caught raccoons, I caught coyotes, I caught my fisher in one of these. Hardly any foot damage whatsoever in any of the animals that I caught in the number 2s. So I don't know. I don't really think I'm going to laminate them unless I get really bored this summer or something. So I like the trap. I'll be ordering more of these. Pretty sturdy, heavy duty trap. No problem with them whatsoever. So they do take a little bit of filing down on the dogs. If you watch my video, you saw that. And if you watch my other catch videos, you'll see I got some pretty close-ups, I believe, of some like raccoon catches and coyote catches in the number 2s. So good trap, nice trap. I'll buy more, definitely.